Morning. It's Thursday, May 14th, and the month is flying by. And I go out shopping about once every 3 days to get some food. But if I need something else, I just, get online with Amazon and I buy stuff and it shows up on my door a day or two later. And I'm Amazon Prime, so I don't have to pay any shipping fees or anything. So it's pretty convenient. But let me tell you what's happening in the apparel business. According to what I'm reading, people are buying a lot fewer pants online. To persuade customers to shop online, clothing stores have reduced their prices. This is not an unusual tactic. That's a jump that you usually see on Black Friday, that kind of jump. And because Americans had to stay home, right? And they don't have to travel to work, and they also don't need to buy clothes to wear to the office, the gym, or other social outings, pajama sales have jumped by 143%. And pants, the sales for pants have declined by 13%. And another thing, the price for bras dropped 12%. I guess if you're staying home, you don't necessarily wear a bra. But I'm not qualified to speak further on that particular subject. And for those of you who are anti-China, this particular wave, this particular series of events has caused less importing of these particular items from China. So that might be in the mind of some a form of revenge, since there are many that believe that China was the whole cause of this epidemic or pandemic in the first place. So you could smile if you're anti-China right now. Of course, there's some downside to this entire thing too, because some prices rose because of demand, like computer prices rose about 4%, and toys were a little more expensive also. But I'll tell you what the biggest thing is I'm worrying about. I'm worrying about the health of the people who are stuck at home, because I find that when you're stuck at home like this and you don't have much to do, you read a couple of pages, you watch a few movies, maybe you do some work, and your work is sporadic, but I'll tell you one thing I know you do. You eat, and you eat more, and you eat crap. So we are going to be more obese when this thing is over than when it started. And this is a country that suffers from obesity without being pent up in the house for like going on 8 or 9 weeks right now. So I caution you all, stop eating, stop buying pajamas, find some way to exercise, take a 2 or 3 mile walk every day with your iPhone. And then you can keep in contact. What's the difference if you're sitting on the couch with your iPhone or you're wandering through the neighborhood? Of course, wandering at some social distance. Okay? Good. Thank you. Next topic. So here's another thing that's happening because of this pandemic and the work at home. Many people are enjoying working from home, and Twitter has just announced that if people want to work from home and they can do their job from home, it's a job that we consider doable from home, then they will allow them to do it. So, in tech, it's pretty easy to find a reason to work from away and a reason to work from home. As the guy from Twitter said, if employees are in a role and a situation that enables them to work from home and they continue to want to do so forever, we will make that happen. Now, that's a great statement. That shows that the man or the people in charge of Twitter have their employees' goodwill and health and everything as a primary consideration in how they want to run their business. And I think this is the first company to make this announcement of a permanent work from home option. Let me tell you something from the other side. As an employee, as a techie for almost my entire working life, techies do not work 9 to 5. We don't know anything about 9 to 5. There's a job, there's a task in front of you. It's a challenge. Most techies will work on that because they love it. They love solving problems. So this situation is very good for both sides because techies will work. They'll just work on this thing. And most of them that I knew did not take advantage of situations. So if they were given a task and it had to be done on X, it usually got done on X. And most of the time, they adhere to some basic rules like if I can't finish it on time or I run into a problem, I'm going to tell my boss right away, and he's going to help me. And that's the way it works in tech. So they're creative, they're innovative, they're always looking for a solution. And if the solution comes to them at 2 a.m, they get up and they do the job. So I think that Twitter has the right idea. I don't know if this holds true for a lot of other industries, but in technology, working from home should be pretty easy. Now, there are some techies who do like the social environment of working in an office. And many people like the social environment of working in an office. But Twitter has left it up to the employee. So if you choose to work from home, you'll be able to work from home. Now, I did have a situation one time where I had somebody working from home and they were doing a good job, but they resented the fact that that when a holiday came around, it wasn't really a holiday because they didn't have to go to the office anyhow. So you can't explain how people's mind works sometimes. But in any event, I'm in favor of people working at home if they can. So have a wonderful day. Bye.